Right, it is a rainy day. I already started pulling a little bit out of here. Well, just setting it over there. There's a lot of, I don't know if someone's inside. It kind of looks like the car of the little engineer that could, who didn't like that I was dumpster diving one day and was videoing me, or my license plate and everything. I talked to him and told him what I was doing, and he was a squirrely little dude. Anyway, I'm just gonna set all this stuff here, grab it, and then be on my way. There's not a whole lot in here, and there's nothing in the other one, so I'm definitely gonna be back this weekend. I think all this stuff is cast. But this stuff is nice. It's like probably aluminum. Yeah, so just throw all this stuff into the back of the truck just in case. He is in there. I just don't want to deal with anybody tonight. So I'll check all that. Some of that might be composite. I thought it was the other night, but today when I was banging on it, I don't know, it kind of seemed like it might actually be cast again. So I'll test it out. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's all the other same stuff minus this. It has been pouring all day today. Nasty. And then yeah, one more. That was stuck yesterday. I couldn't get it out. All right, I think that's it in here. A little bit of wireage. That's gross. Okay, I'll grab this stuff and be on my way. So it has been an extremely slow night. After all the good finds last night. And yeah, not too much going on tonight. So no new garage doors or anything that I'm gonna go digging for, but I do find these, which are nice. Get the cordage off that, take the motor out. The rest is pretty much shred. A little bit of wire. Takes a couple of minutes to pull apart. So not too bad. Those two, a little bit more wire. Grab that. Looks like that's it. Alright, so this one here, found, not gonna bother taking the stuff off of the crib. Yeah, it's just not worth it really. But see all this, which I thought the truck was further away. So may as well grab this little bit. since it is such a slow night. Hopefully that doesn't go flying everywhere. Let's see. Saw a couple of pieces fall. I'll have to get. I think it's gonna be about it. So this one, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of picking up there, but this is right out in the open, and I know that they can see my light a mile away, so for that reason, I'm gonna grab what I can quick. Put that down below. This it looks to be about it. I've seen the rest of this before. I do want to grab that other one, the other box, because it also has, can't get a hold of it, a little bit in it as well. Should have checked on the number and see how much was in here. I mean, it felt like a decent amount of weight, but I didn't think it would be this much. There we go. That's nice and clean. It's all tangled up in there. I think they just gave up on this box. Alright, so this whole thing is coming with me. All of this. Alright, so now that I got the good stuff, and I don't care if anybody tells me to get lost, got everything cleaned up, and that is pretty much it. A little bit conduit and number one. That's pretty much it now. Okay, I already cut the cord off that vacuum cleaner the other night. That's it for here. This is what the back of the truck looks like. So there wasn't a whole lot of heavy scrap yesterday. I think in some cases that people just didn't want to load up the dumpsters in the pouring rain and get soaked, so they'll probably end up putting more in there today. I'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go out tonight because I don't think I can go out tomorrow during the day, and check and see if I can find more heavy scrap. So at least I paid for gas between all the cat wire that I found, including all the cat wire that I have in the back of the cab, the cast stuff, the ballast, and the other lights. I don't think I'm going to take all this out and sort it. I'm just going to go ahead and get it to the back of my scrap area, since there's really not a whole lot to go through. I've got a few lights with ballast and wire. I've got some of this cooking kitchen stuff that I believe is cast. It sounds like cast aluminum. Yeah, I believe it's all cast aluminum. There's probably going to be about 30 pounds of that, I would guess, with the amount that I got out of there, as well as some cast pots that are pretty dinged up. They might have, I don't know what kind of handles would be on these. This stuff here. But yeah, it's just not in good condition. So this is all going to get scrapped out. This handle's even messed up. So this is all non-magnetic aluminum cast. But this alone, that's about 9 pounds, so that's like $4.50 right there, and all that other stuff would add up to a lot more. Wire wise, I would say I've got about 8 or 9 pounds at $1.50 a pound, and then little things like the motors would come out of this. That satellite dish I found at a dumpster, I don't know if I'll show that one or not, and then just some other miscellaneous scrap that I'm actually just going to throw over into my scrap area until I have enough to take to the yard again. So can't all be complete winners like they've been, and that's just the way scrapping goes. Sometimes it's great and other times it's very sparse, but as long as I pay for gas, somebody commented about that, that all the numbers that I give don't add in the gas, which is correct, and this thing does use quite a bit of gas for the distance that I go, both to the scrapyard and also to dumpster dive. So it's not all right here in my area. I do about 30-35 miles round trip each time I go out, and then my scrapyard's another 30 miles round trip at least, if not more. So yeah, the gas does add up to that. These videos do help with that, as well as I do think about it when I'm going out scrapping. If it's dry for a couple of days, I will definitely not go out for a few more days and hope that it adds up so that when I do go, I can at least pay for gas. Definitely don't want to just break even. That's the goal. But it's just how it goes. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great. So you do it for the great days. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Leave your comments below, and I'll talk to you later.